What's up, guys? Let me give this, as I always do, just give this a second. Let people get on here. You get on here, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, give me a comment, give me something, let me know you're here, and then we'll get it going. Hey, what's good, Kansas? What's up? Let a few more people jump on here. Kansas City. Got hurricane dogs in Kansas right now. Got a guy named John. He's got a daughter off of, I believe, Legacy and Kira, which is Kira's Royce's mom. Hey, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Jonathan, what's going on? Hush. Figured I'd jump on here, give everybody an update. How baby's doing. Still got that bum leg. She keeps running too hard on it. We get it better, and then she runs at about 1,000,000 miles an hour. Give everybody a, oh, she won't let me get a side shot of her. Starting to droop down a little bit. We got Mavis in there with her, hanging out. Mavis is a year old. So this is baby. We got pups coming off of her first week into January. Oh, hush. Everybody just got worked. Prince, Royce, Mavis, baby, Dallas. Everybody just got worked. Hey, thanks, Jay. I appreciate it. This is just a little bit of Q&A. So I'm letting you guys, oh, Dallas, we got Kiss Monster here. What's going on? What's going on? Just a little Q&A, what you guys want to ask. I get a lot of questions in the comments. I get a lot of text messages, phone calls, asking me different things about training, breeding, stuff like that. So if you guys got anything you want to ask, go ahead. Ask away. I'll answer as much as I can until we get some questions. This would be the father of that breeding right there, Royce. Sitting stoic. He looks not too happy about being in the kennel right now, even though he just got his turn out of the kennel. Price on the pups, from first pick to last, I go for $3,000. That includes the ear cropping. That includes the shipping. That includes all the early neurological stimulation I do from the day they're born. 3 days old, up to 16 days old, along with all the socializing we do. If you go look back into earlier videos, starting with Mavis's litter here, once they hit 6 weeks and they had their first set of shots, after about 48 hours, once we let it get through their system, we start taking them to pet stores, brought them to the fire department, anywhere I can go that I can have a dog with me, and even some places I normally can't have a dog with me. Normally people have a hard time saying no to letting puppies in. I take them everywhere. So dogs are heavily socialized from there on out. But yeah, it's $3,000 firm. We do ABKC, pedigrees, UKC. Dogs are DNA profile. Mavis, off. Off of it. Hey. You got it stuck in your mouth. Good girl. Yeah, so it's $3,000. What you see here is what you're gonna get. Got the man, Prince. Say hi, Prince. Say hi. Who's that? Is that you too? Give him a nice smile. So yeah, what I was talking about, we got pups coming off of him, bred to her, and they will be here first week of January. I don't think I have any spots available. I'm definitely not reserving any more spots on this litter. We have 5 right now, and we won't have Mavis off. We have 5 spots reserved right now. We won't take any more until we see how many she has. The last time we did this breeding, there were 2 males, 2 females. Unfortunately, the first pup that was coming out got stuck. By the time we made it into the vet for that emergency C-section, I see you, Mavis, trying to eat that blanket. By the time we made it to the vet to get that C-section, there was only one male, one female left to save. Yeah, it's your boy Prince. And so, being that there was only 4, and we did hit the breeding late last time, I was almost convinced that she wasn't going to get pregnant just by the timing on how things went. This time's way different. I know we hit it right on the money, so I'm hoping there's going to be a little bit bigger of a litter. Yeah, me too, Jonathan. Me too. Look, at everyone thinks this dog's always so serious all the time. He's up here trying to give me a hug right now. Which one were you talking about? The one on my lap, Kansas? Or that one, one of the 2 in the kennel? The one on my lap, yep, he's black and white. Black and white. Check him out. Yep, that's Prince. Prince, back up. Show off for the camera a little bit. Stay. Yeah, buddy. Sit. Good boy. Yep, there's a bug flying up on the light up there, so thank you. You can see they're all tuned into it. What's up, PBP's finest? I see you making those training videos over there. Your dogs are getting better. Getting better. But for those of you who are just tuning in, I'm just doing some live Q&A. I get text messages, phone calls, Facebook messages, comments on here constantly, asking all sorts of different questions, and I try and answer them all. I need to try and find an all black with no white. That's really a hard thing to do. Usually, almost all these dogs, no matter which ones you're looking at, are not single color. Even that dog over there, she's blue and white. You got Mavis, who's blue, brown, and white, black and white. Dallas over there, she's blue and white. Royce, he's brindle, so you know he's got a white chest too, but that's all multicolored brindle in there. It's really hard to find solid of any color in this breed. I mean, I would call that a solid black dog right there, even though you know he's got a white paws, white chest. Dallas, I would call her solid blue, but you know she's got a white chest on her. Yeah, absolutely, Hollywood Jr. I don't think you could tell them apart. I mean, Hollywood's getting older, so, I mean, you could see that about them. But in their prime, neck and neck to each other, you can't tell the difference. All right, you two, relax. See how these bullies play. A lot of people think this is fighting. That's not fighting. Cut it out. This is what I feed right here. Sports mix. We did switch to an all-natural raw food diet for a minute. It got really, really hard to keep up with. So this is what we're giving them right now. Maintenance, or Sport Mix Premium 2112 blend. 2112 is for the protein, fats, all that. Get out of there, get out of there. It's 21% protein, 12% fat. And that's doing pretty well for them right now. The raw diet was really the ideal thing we wanted to feed them. And we may go back to it eventually here, but it was really, really hard to keep up with all these dogs. But for all you guys that got waiting on puppies off this girl here, I haven't gotten it confirmed yet, but there's really no doubt in my mind she's pregnant. She's starting to droop and feeling up under her rib cage. It's getting all hard, which is a pretty telltale sign. For those who don't know, that black male right there and that little blue girl right there are actually litter mates off of Hollywood and Coco, off Bully Affiliated's yard, bred by Ty Diener. If you guys aren't subscribed to him, you need to go do that right now. He's actually raffling a puppy off right now for $1. Check that boy out. For $1, you have a chance to win $1,000 and for Ty's pick of the Nero and Logic litter that he's got right now. And oh, Get down, Dallas. Get down. Logic is Prince's half-sister, baby's half-sister, and Nero is Royce's dad. So pretty much everything you see over there, I think those pups are about 4 or 5, maybe 6 weeks old right now. That litter and this litter here are almost identical. Almost identical. So if you were contacting me for a pup and maybe I don't have anything available, hit Ty up. He might have something for you. I know he's got 2 litters on the ground. I don't think he has any available, but I could be wrong. I don't know his number off the top of my head. It's in my contacts, but not able to get to that right now. But you just go check out Mr. Bully Affiliated's YouTube channel, and he has his contact info on almost every video he makes. You can see they're just chilling. Mavis is getting big. She's getting big in there. Is going to fill her daddy's shoes here very soon. She just hit a year old November 2nd. You guys who are on the Hurricane Bloodline Facebook page, Facebook group, you can check out all her litter mates. Mavis is actually in a false pregnancy right now. If you can see there, she's only a year old. She's never been bred, but her nipples are hanging low as if she's pregnant. And she is not pregnant. And a lot of people, almost every female pup I've sold, once they hit their first heat cycle, about a month and a half, 2 months later, I get a phone call asking why their dog looks like it's pregnant and do they need to go to the vet. Every single time. And I've had it not happen. Baby actually is the only one I've had that doesn't go through a false pregnancy when she comes into heat. But I mean, you'd almost be positive that the dog's pregnant. Dallas's first heat, when she was a pup, she's fixed. But Dallas's first heat, when she was a pup, she got so swollen, it looked like she had a belly full of puppies in there. And I knew for a fact that she had not been with any males. I knew it for a fact, but I almost literally started convincing myself there had to be at some point when I blinked that her and another male found each other and tied up because she looked that pregnant. She even started producing milk. I mean, they go to extremes. Their body really convinces them that they're pregnant. They'll start nesting the same way a pregnant dog would. They'll start gathering toys, treating them like puppies, up to the point where they would normally have the litter. And once they have that false litter that in their minds they're believing they're having, it usually ends there and their bodies bounce right back to normal. But I mean, yeah, it literally goes on for about 9 weeks, the same as a pregnant bitch would. What's up, Noel? Mavis is back. Yep, Mavis is back. Real curious. And every one of them just got work. That's why everyone's chilling. But Mavis, you know, she's a puppy, so she's never done. She is never done. I could pull her out right now and we could work for another 30, 40 minutes. Royce, on the other hand, he needs a nap after that one. He's going to need a nap. Oh, man. That's cool practicing BMO. Yep. We're not breeding her anytime soon. Probably be doing her first litter around August. Really couldn't tell. Oh, I hear that, Mavis. He said you look like a boy. She doesn't know how she feels about that. No, I'm just kidding. I appreciate it. I know that was... Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. Sorry. I don't know what... Sorry. I don't know what... Sorry. All right. For some reason, it's doing 2 lives here. If I'm echoing, somebody let me know, because I'm seeing myself on 2 screens here. Jonathan, I don't know if I have anything. Oh, you mean Mavis's litter? You mean Mavis's litter? Okay, thanks, Noel. I appreciate it. Yeah, we have 1 spot reserved on Mavis's breeding right now, but we really haven't been advertising it because it's over a year away. Or no, I'm sorry, it's under a year away now. We've been planning this since she was born. We've had 2 studs in mind, and it's between the 2 of them, and we haven't decided. Both are going to create an amazing outcome, and both these 2 studs will eventually be bred to her. It's just in what order we don't know. But either way, I'm not gonna say which 2 we're thinking of right now. Either way, both of you get off that bed. Either way, it's going to be real nice. I was just thinking treble or two coal would be perfect for her. Yeah, you're not far off, Noel. Great minds think alike. All right, sounds good, Jonathan. Just let me know. You know, we got first pick female right now is the only thing reserved. I'm sorry, 2 spots. We're going to be keeping a dog off that, so there's going to be 2 reserved. First pick female and then probably second pick female are going to be reserved off of that. But like I said, guys, this is a live Q&A. You guys have any questions you want answered? Any training advice, breeding advice? Just go ahead and ask me. Yeah, Noel, just let me know. Just don't bring any of that bad luck back with you this time. Hey! Don't be messing that bed up. It's crazy. I worked her for probably 25, 30 minutes straight chasing a ball, and it's clearly not enough. She does not want to lay down right now. I guess if nobody has any questions, I'm going to give it another minute or so here. If nobody has any questions, I'm gonna cut it short. But talked to a few of you guys who had spots reserved on this litter, and you were wanting to hear updates. I'm going to be in New Mexico for a week, starting tomorrow morning. I'm not going to reveal the studs that we have in mind yet until we decide on them. So, apologize about that. Just know it's going to be awesome. Breeding's going to create a dog that's going to be identical to Mavis either way. Yeah, so I was just talking about false pregnancies a little bit. They happen very, very commonly in female dogs. It could happen the first heat, the second. It could happen any heat cycle. Sometimes you can go through 2 heats where you don't have it. Third heat, you do have it. So it's very, very convincing to a lot of owners that their dog's pregnant. They'll start producing milk. As you can see, like Mavis is starting to swell up off that bed, baby. Mavis is starting to droop now. They could start producing milk. They start nesting. All the characteristics, all the hormones of a pregnant female are there without the puppies. Like when Dallas had her false pregnancy, we were literally convinced. We went to the vet and they told us, no, she's not pregnant and everything. We were convinced she was pregnant. And she started taking all her toys in the house. This is a time where she was the only dog. Had all her toys in the house, under the bed, nesting, bringing things under there, blankets, everything. Start producing milk, and then they act like they're going into labor. They go through the whole panting, everything. Hey, you two, cut it out. And then they don't have the pups, and then all of a sudden they're over with it. Their swelling goes away. Their body goes right back to normal. It's just a really weird thing. After they come out of heat for about 2 months, they start getting motherly instincts and acting pregnant. And like I was saying before, almost every female pup I have sold, I get a call around a year old after their first heats come in, and they're like, Joe, I think my dog's pregnant. And we have the same conversation, but just false pregnancy. Nothing to worry about, nothing you need to go to the vet for. It's just a natural process. It happens all the time in wolves too, even in the wild. But what are you two doing over there? Come on. Come here. Come here. Dallas. This is the queen of the yard here. She's fixed. She's a pet. What? What do you see, baby? Or Mavis? May, what's up? Yeah, it's very confusing for everybody the first time they deal with it. I mean, I was truly convinced, and I had not been away from her. At this time, I wasn't even doing my 24-hour shifts at the fire department yet. This is before I even got into all that. I was with her every second. Every second. I was sure she never got into it with a male. But I even convinced myself, man. Like, I was that confused. I just couldn't find any other explanation for it. And my vet really didn't explain it to me either. I mean, he should have known what was going on. We're no longer using that vet. But he shouldn't have been knowing what's going on, and he just said, no, she's not pregnant. But had no other explanation for it. For a vet, that's very basic knowledge. Check out Royce. You can tell he's been worked. He just wants to, he doesn't even want to be on camera right now. He just wants to take a nap. Their beds are in the washer right now. That's why they're just sitting on blankets. They got theirs in there. We are actually getting some placemats in there, some little cots for them. What we do is, how's the bite work going with Royce? Royce is actually doing pretty well with the bite work. You know, he's not a natural at it like Prince is. He has to really be persuaded into doing some bite work. But what we started doing, hey, leave it. Mavis. Thank you. What we started doing with him, because he doesn't even like to play tug of war. Like once you come up and try and take something from him, he just gives it to you. So what we had to do, I remember Ruby said he was getting into it. Yeah. The video of Royce. Yeah, I appreciate it. So what we've been doing was I've been making him chase me a little bit with a rope in my hand, and then he'll jump up and grab at it and let go. Without saying anything. He just grabs it, touches it, and lets go. And he's happy with that. So what I did was I just caught the very second he would grab onto it, I'd let go of the toy and just start loving him. And the first couple times he just dropped the toy and was like, thank you, thank you, thank you. And eventually he started realizing what I was doing, so then he'd hang on a little bit and expect me to let go of it. So then after doing that a few times, once he grabbed on, I gave him a little bit of pressure. So once he went back to the ground after jumping up like he does, I just gave it the slightest little tug and let go of it and rewarded him. You know, it's just constantly letting him win. And then we just build the threshold a little bit longer, a little bit longer, a little bit longer. Now he'll hang on to it and play an actual game of tug with me. But we haven't gotten him to the point where he's going to jump on a sleeve yet. But it'll come with time. I mean, this is how the process goes. Like I said, he's not a natural at it. But he does thoroughly enjoy it. Once we start doing it, he loves it. He just didn't really understand the concept at first. Baby, she'll just hang on a bite sleeve all day. I mean, she looks worn out right now, but she will freaking... You don't have to teach her any of that. Mavis, same thing. Prince, same thing. Dallas is kind of like Royce. Baby steps. Oh yeah, baby steps. Baby steps. He's a little dude. He's only 55, 60 pounds on a good day. But right here, this is what you see. This is his ideal of a good time. This is his ideal situation. But yeah, so a lot of people have been hitting me up. Actually, I got a few hate messages about the kennels, saying that I just leave my dogs in kennels. I mean, if you're someone who just leaves your dogs crated all day, they would not act like that. They would not act like that. They just wouldn't. They'd be starving for attention right now. Very, very agitated, barking like nobody's business. I mean, you walk into the pound, what you hear in the pound is just that constant, agitated, high-pitched barking. That's what you'd hear if that's all I did. What we do is we actually take 1 to 2 dogs. Oh, yeah. Oh, Corey Julian, what's up? This is my buddy from high school. What we do with them is we take 1 or 2 of them and we bring them in the house and we rotate them out every couple hours. Drake and Pumpkin. Yeah, I can't wait to see that either. That's coming very shortly. Adrian, if you're on here, that's his female. He's in, I'm sorry, I think he's in South Carolina. It might be North Carolina, but I believe he's in South Carolina. Anyway, that female is amazing. For people who are going to be hitting me up for pups off of that, this is not going to be like your average pet owner that I'm going to be selling these dogs to. We have 1, possibly 2 of those sold right now. But these are going to be working dogs. They're not going to be, you know, I'm not selling a pit bull terrier here. They're not that extreme to where they're going to be animal aggressive or people aggressive or anything like that. But it's going to be a working dog that needs a job to do every single day, or your life's going to be a living hell. I mean, if you're not ready for that, please don't acquire about a puppy out that litter. If that is something you're ready for, you're going to need to give me a phone call at 440-231-2334 and try and convince me. Because, I mean, I'll keep them all, to be honest with you. I'm very selective on everyone I sell pups to in the first place, but I'm going to be twice as selective with that litter. Just because I want to set those dogs up for success, and not everyone can handle a dog like that. So, all right, guys. Seems like there's no more questions coming in, so I'm going to cut it short. Like I said, I'm going to be gone for about a week. I got a training exercise with my job. I'm going to be out of town in New Mexico for a week doing that. Won't be here to make any videos. My girlfriend's going to be here with the dogs, taking care of them in the meantime. So if you guys need to get a hold of me and I don't respond during the week, that'll be why. But other than that, give me a shot anyway. 440-231-2334. Please like, favorite, share the videos. Futures buyers, do research. You want a dog, not just a couple. No, not the case. Not the case at all. Will knows all about it. But all right, guys. Have a good one. Appreciate you tuning in.